I'm having a problem with my childhood where I want it back. I wouldn't want to relive it, but the harvest, autumn, fall, I miss that. My plan was to drive through my neighborhood and recreate a typical Saturday morning during fall, which I did the same exact thing every single Saturday morning. It's nothing spectacular. It was wake up at 7, watch the Smurfs while eating my Captain Crunch or whatever, and my tea. Captain Crunch and a cup of tea, and then ride my bicycle, go outside, put my jacket on, ride my bicycle up and down the street, and ride to my school, J.M. Ullum, and ride around the block of that and through the streets. And there was one street where the sidewalks were different on this one street. This even filming? Yes. The dips for the driveways were really steep for some reason, just on that one street. So it was fun to ride my bike up that street, down that street, whatever, because of the dips. And then when Lisa, my best friend, was there, I would watch the Smurfs with my cereal, go next door, knock on her door, and her grandma would let me in, and I would go wake Lisa up, and we would watch WWF wrestling. She's a really huge fan of Hulk Hogan. And we would watch that, and she would eat her breakfast and take her shower, and then we would get on her bicycle, because she had a banana seat, and we would do that same route. We would ride up and down, but I would sit on the back of her bike, and she would ride on the front, obviously, and we would ride the bumps, and sitting on the back of the bike, I would bounce extra high. It was so much fun. And then we'd go to the school and we'd play at the school. And then on our way home, I only did this with her because I was a scaredy cat. We would ride down a different street where there was a pomegranate tree overhanging into someone else's yard, and we would go and lift each other up and get pomegranates, and we would sit on the corner and eat them. And that's what we did every single Saturday. In the summertime, when school is out, I would go get her, and sometimes we would have a picnic in her front yard, or just sitting on the grass, on the wet grass, and then we'd go like swimming, and I'm spitting all over the place. Now Lisa's brother is taking care of her aunt who lives in her grandma's house. It was her aunt's house. Very confusing for me. But anyway, now her brother's in that house, so I still have access, sort of. So I want to go, surprise! I want to come have a harvest day at your house in your front yard and have a picnic in your grass. And I'm 40. He's gonna be like, did you start drinking again? I also want to go to our Flamingo library. There's just a harvesty feel. They put up Halloween decorations and all that. And the feeling in that library, it's not like another library I've ever been to. It feels like home. Even when it's not Halloween, it feels Halloween-y in there. It's very hard to describe. I love that building. And it's still open. And I haven't been there since I was 17, since I had to do a book report for senior year. That was like 1991, possibly 92. That was a long time ago. It's 2015. It's not the 1900s anymore. I want to go to the farm up here, the orchard. I can never seem to find it though. It's like it doesn't want me to find it. I've only been there once. And now it's harvest season, so the pumpkins, I've never seen pumpkins growing anywhere in real life. So I want to get there before everybody buys all the pumpkins out of the ground, because you dig them up yourself, or however you get them. I know nothing about pumpkins. I love them. So I want to find fall. We don't get it here. So all we get are decorations and people put a pumpkin up. I don't know why I get this way. Do you guys get this way? It's not the actual being a child, it's that feeling, the air, the smells of the trees. They're like, I know we're supposed to do something, but we're not quite sure because we're in the desert, so we're just gonna put off a smell in the air. And that's what we get. We get a smell in the air, and nothing else happens. We don't even get sweater weather. We get hot weather and freezing weather. We don't get sweater weather. It's 9:09 a.m. and it's 107. Let me double check that. Yes, it is 107 degrees. Well, I'm gonna go do harvesty stuff. I want to decorate my house. This year, this house is going autumn, whether Mark likes it or not. Because it's the same all year round. He doesn't let me decorate for anything. So this year I'm doing it because I have all this stuff. And I'm not just gonna decorate my stupid yarn room and have a billion tons of stuff left over. I'm doing it this year. I'm gonna decorate my house. This is my house too. Goodbye. Okay, not bye. I am now reading Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, and I love it. I want to go live inside the book. It's half bookstore, half Google. It's very... The kid that works in the bookstore is in love with a girl that works at Google, and there's a mystery at the bookstore, and the girl from Google is helping him solve the mystery at the bookstore. So it's that. It's very good. I started it on Monday, and I took my bookmarker out, so I have no idea where I am. No idea. I'm gonna have to find out where I was. I think I'm like that far in. From here to here. It doesn't matter. And yesterday, Mark's lovely mother randomly sent me Crochet magazine. I've never had one before. I've never even flipped through one before because I can't read patterns. And I've been looking through these patterns, and even with the diagrams and the detailed instructions, I'm not going to be able to follow anything. So, like, that would be awesome to make a turtleneck. And his mom likes that cowl on the front, and I do have yarn that does all that fancy stuff, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up just looking at very pretty pictures and going, I wish I could make that, and can make nothing. I don't think I don't think anybody on earth should make those. Those are terrible and gross. Weird. I'm very excited. I will try. I want to, my goal in my head is to make everything in this magazine. And I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that other than learn how to read a pattern. Learn how to read all of the patterns. So, thank you, Linda, for this lovely magazine. I love it. It is so pretty. Even all that yarn, so delicious. I want to eat it. I might start eating yarn. I wish I could. I wish wishes really came true. Whoa, that's a super cool scarf. Look at that. That is awesome. That looks like two scarves sewn together. That's what that looks like. Word. Oh, those are pretty socks. I'm gonna learn how to make socks with these crochet. Oh, duh. It's Crochet magazine. And it says, new methods for crochet socks. I'm gonna crochet some socks. Well, here we go. Here's the entire magazine at a glance, just like it says. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm not very good at this. Jen Carruthers is way better at showing you stuff than I am. Oh. All right, now I'm gonna go. Bye. You guys, Mark wants to move again. We just moved. Was it 1 year ago? 2 years ago? I'm not even sure. So 2 years we've been here, and he's on the move again. That also means that I have to go through my stuff and possibly get rid of stuff again. I don't think I've accumulated so much like I did in the last house. The last house was, whoa, full of stuff. So I think knowing his pattern, I think I didn't accumulate so much stuff. But then thinking back on all my thrift store hauls, but everything's in my craft room that I've accumulated, and my craft room is not a mess. It's not like it's a hoarder room. The floor is clear, so I think I won't have to throw so much away. We want more land and more living space. I don't know why we need more living space. Seriously, I come home, I cook dinner, and then I lay on my recliner until bedtime, and then I go up to bed, and then I come down and go to work and do the same thing over and over again. As long as I have a stove, running water, and a recliner, I'm good. I am good. I don't need any more than that. I don't know what all this living space, we don't use any of this. But he's just one of those people. I mean, really? We've used that table once, and when I set things on that table, Mark yells at me, "Don't use that table." Then why do we have the table? It's a table. It holds stuff. To make myself feel better, I'm making a creepy doll. I'm making it to my measurements, to my specifications. So there's my little wrist, and there's my forearm. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it like life size, like as tall as me, because I'm 5'4", and nobody really needs a doll that big. It's gonna be just really weird. And in here, I thought I made more doll parts. Maybe they're up in my craft room, but I haven't a leg started. Or there could be a possible body. I don't know. I have stuff everywhere. We've been driving around looking at houses, going to open houses at random. We like to do that anyway, but as soon as we get the go-ahead, we'll be really looking with our realtor, and I will take you guys along with me. Alright, well, my garbage stinks of chicken that I made yesterday, and I think I thought I stepped on a scorpion carcass, but I did not. Alright, I'm gonna take the trash out and start making dinner. So, see you later, bye.